Good morning, and welcome to another Writer's Morning Commute with Ashton Gaskill. Today we'll be discussing the 6th, 8th of the 9 points and 8/8 outlining method. And this one is a relatively short set of questions. The 6th, 8th is all about loss and paying for hubris. It's about maturing and accepting, realizing, I suppose, the limits of one's ability. It mirrors the 2nd 8th in that the story begins with the 1st 8th, where the character is in comfort, and then moves into the 2nd 8th, where the character is ripped from that comfort. Mirroring that, the 5th 8th, the character is once again in a place of comfort, as we mentioned in the last episode. And the 6th 8th, the character matures and realizes that they need to step forward out of the comfort. So whereas before, the kind of adult, serious world tore the character out of their comfort, this time the character is maturing into that adult world, realizing that it is their place to leave this comfort and go do the thing that they need to do. That said, they're still a bit misguided. In this 8th, they're probably going to believe that they can have, once again, they were looking to have their cake and eat it too before. Now they're going to convince themselves that they can do that. No matter how obvious it has been made to them that this is an either-or situation. Either they mature and accept the thing that they need and leave behind the things holding them back, or they embrace the things holding them back, they embrace the thing that they want, but they sacrifice all this new found character growth. They either become the thing that they were idolizing at the beginning, or they become who they're really intended to be, who they need to be. But they're going to convince themselves that they can do both, that they can become who they need to be while also getting what they want. And in doing so, they're going to push aside that character growth. They're going to try to do it their way one more time. They're going to see this moment of possibility, and they're going to stretch for it, and possibly out of the desperation that the second pinch point put them in, they're going to revert back to their old ways and try to do this thing. And it's going to backfire. It's going to backfire big time. While they're considering this, there's probably going to be a moment where the support characters, some side character or another, blatantly says, hey, you need to do this thing. You know, you need to put that aside. You need to get this. They're going to flat out just say the moral that the character needs to learn. And maybe it's a little more subtle, maybe not, but it's not going to be too subtle. It's going to be pretty direct. Kind of giving the character a chance to grab this lifeline before they turn away from this path. This path that's going to lead them to their low point here at the end of the 8th. Throughout this process, they're also going to discover something, though. Whether they realize what it is when they first see it is up to you. But throughout this process, they're going to find out some sort of secret or trick, some sort of important information that's going to lead them to victory at the climax. It's going to be very possibly something that, just feels like background information at the time. But when the time comes, they'll realize the truth, and they'll remember back to that moment, and hopefully achieve victory. And as they move through this process, they're going to have a high point at the end of this 8th, some sort of seeming victory that they will feel good about, right before all their dramatic irony, their hubris, their personal flaws come back to bite them in the butt and deliver them to their lowest point in the story so far. So thank you for riding with me. Hope that gives you some stuff to think about, and I hope you have a great day.